Hi everyone, it's Brenda Yoho with Solutions Saturday. So it's been a beautiful day. I hope everybody had a great day today. It's the afternoon now, and I had a great day with my friend. We did a lot of shopping. I'm preparing for a bridal shower for my niece, and so we had a good day. I wanted to talk about a problem, and I don't know if everybody has the same problem, but do you have a problem with talking with your child? Like when you pick them up from school and you say, "How was your day today?" And they say, "Okay." "All right, anything exciting happened today?" No, not much." Not exactly what we want to hear. We want to hear a little bit more conversation with our kids. So, I was thinking about that. Um, how can we start these conversations with kids? Because even the kids that are younger are not really engaging. I'm having that same situation with my grandkids. How was school? Oh, it was fine. So, I think that one of the things that I've been hearing and seeing on TV is like people talking about all of the things that we've been doing that kind of shelter our kids and have really kept them from really being able to engage and have conversations. And I think it's true. I know I heard a man today talking about his thoughts about trying to get people to take the cell phones away and, trying to get parents to get into pacts and say, let's all do this. And I think it's a great idea. And to take cell phones out of schools and all of that. And I remember when the cell phones came into the schools. And the reason why they first came into the schools was because of safety. And they did that because they wanted kids to be able to immediately be able to contact someone in case of a shooter. That all came out. And I understood that, being able to pinpoint and find out, where people were. And then we started to use the cell phones to try to help with engaging kids in the classroom with doing like answers to questions, like playing like a quiz and doing things, doing polls and things like that. It's really hard to pull back and take stuff away once things are already out there. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to pull back that much. His suggestion is to, maybe do some flip phones. I know my grandson is really wanting to get a cell phone, and his parents are like, no. He's age 9, and he's thinking, that his older sister got a cell phone when she was a lot younger, and that was because she was more responsible and was having to go home and was by herself for just a short period of time. And so he's thinking, that he needs this phone because, like, lots of other kids have the phone. Okay, I can see his point, but I don't really think he needs a phone. His parents are not going to get him one. So they monitor even what the 16-year-old is doing on her on her social media. So she doesn't, have free reign yet either. So I think that we do have to pay attention to what we're doing with the cell phones and with social media platforms. I think parents need to really be cautious and be careful with all of that. And so I'm interested in knowing how you feel about pulling some of that stuff back, because I think it's a great idea. I just want to know how we're going to be able to do that. And, our parents are going to be able to take that pact and do it together and get that going, because I think it's a great idea. One of the things that I really want families to do is to really start having an opportunity to really talk with kids about lots of things and start getting them engaged in conversation, because we're missing out on conversations, because the only way that kids are having conversations are with their two thumbs and doing they're not texting, they're doing Snapchat, they're doing all of that stuff. And, they're taking little pictures and sending them, and they're not really having dialogue. So one of the things that I'd like to create, and I'm working on creating some questions and things that you can utilize to try to have some conversations and see where it takes you. Because one of the things I think is really important to know is how your kids feel about being at school. Are they feeling good, and are they feeling safe? Because we need to know that. You as a parent need to know that. The educators need to know that. Because are they being picked on? Are they not feeling comfortable about something, and they just don't know how to get that message told? So, one of the things that you can do is, engage with them with talking about, do you know anybody who is not feeling good about being at school, and maybe they're hurting themselves? Or how do your friends tell you they feel about school? Things like that. Or, maybe you could say, do you know what people are thinking about at school? Are they afraid of school? Does everybody raise their hand at school and ask questions? I don't want it to sound like it's you're interrogating them, but have it in just a conversation. Like, if you're at work and you had something at work, and just say, today I didn't feel really good about being at work. I didn't feel like I really belonged today because people were, talking and I wasn't included. Do you feel like you belong at school? Do you ever have a day like that? Maybe something like that, to try to help with engaging them on their road to having a conversation with you. Open the door so they can have some conversations with you. Open-ended questions are always great. It helps them to feel like they can have a dialogue with you. And especially if they can connect with you when you tell them that you're having some issues too, maybe that you've experienced somebody saying something about you, or that maybe you've had a bad day, or, hey, can I talk to you about that? This happened today. It depends on the age of your child, of course. You're not going to tell your kindergarten student that, but you know how to have a conversation with your kids. But let me know how you feel about pulling back the technology, having a conversation with kids. And if you need help with any of those issues, just message me and let me know. I think together we can figure out a lot of these things, but I really like to know what you're thinking. So share with us. And if you have some ideas, share with us. Let us know. I'm interested, and I think others are too. So the problem today was having a conversation with kids. How do you have it? And what kind of conversations do we need to have? I think we need to have those conversations about technology, and about having conversations and knowing how to talk with each other. That texting, Instagram, all those other TikToks that they're doing, that I don't even know much about TikTok. I've never been on it. But all those things, we need to figure that all out. So I'll see you next Saturday. Thank you.